Hello everybody, welcome to this brief video where we unveil our B2B capability on our brand new OIC3 platform. So here is our OIC3 platform, and now you are able to see the B2B menu with all the configuration menus underneath. So first let's look at the B2B configuration menus. Here we have our host profile to define the organization details, the document section where you can define various documents that will be exchanged with our trading partners, and it's very important for the TP setup. The schema section is where you can create customized schemas and attach them to your documents. We support both X12 and Edifact, and more schemas will be supported in the future. All of this functionality remains the same, but it's presented in our new Redwood theme as seen in our schema editing screen here. Moving on to our trading partner screen. Here we can see all our trading partners that have been configured. We can still configure all the basic information for our TP, the B2B identifiers, and the all important communication or transport preferences, the inbound agreements and the outbound agreements. Talking about the transports, another important B2B component is the support of the AS2 protocol. Let's look at the AS2 adapter configuration. This is in our connection section, and it still houses all the basic AS2 configurations such as the AS2 URL and all the security parameters that come along with it. Let's now take a look at the integrations that get created or are used as part of the B2B setup. Here we see the two AS2 specific integrations that are created during our transport setup. To take a look at another important component, let's drill into this backend integration that we have created in order to process our purchase orders. In this, we see the B2B action, which again is presented in its new and improved user experience. We still support the inbound and outbound actions as before, along with the data transformation as well. Switching gears, now let's take a look at the B2B tracking screens, which is now under our newly rebranded observability section. We see the business messages and wire messages tabs as usual. With the host of search filters, we are able to zero in on the required transactions. On the business messages section, you can see all the business transactions that were exchanged, and all the pertinent information is right here for the user to see at a glance. Things like direction, the transaction type, the trading partner, and the status of that particular transaction. Here we also have a nifty little label to represent our functional acknowledgements. You're also able to drill down into these business messages to look at more properties, message logs, payloads, and the all important correlation, which really helps us to tie up the end to end interactions that took place. In the wire messages tab, we can see all the exchanges on the transport layer. Here we see a bunch of AS2 exchanges with again all the pertinent information right here on the main screen. Here too, we are able to drill down into the message details for more information, look at the actual payload that was sent, and again, correlation, which helps us tie down the business message, the other interactions that may have occurred, the integration itself that was executed, and everything in between. So that was a look into our B2B capability now available on our latest OIC3 platform. Thanks for watching, and we will be back with more.